Good morning everyone, I'm coming on to do a quick card tutorial. I have a 13 by 13 centimetre card, blank, not the best quality if I'm honest. I think I probably got it gifted or in a job lot that I bought. It's definitely not my Paper Mania one, I can feel the difference on it. I have took a sheet of pattern paper out of one of my paper stacks. This was one from the works and I think it was Vintage Papers it was called, not 100% sure on that though. And I have went round the edges with Vintage Photo just to distress them a wee bit. Sorry, I went round it with Tim Holtz distress tool first and distressed them. The pattern paper I cut down to 12.5 by 12.5. So I'm just going to stick this down and I'm just going to use some wet glue. And this is just watered down PVA. It's Anita's tacky glue. Anyone that watches my channel knows that's mostly what I use now. I have two tubs. I have one that is just Anita's tacky glue and then I have a watered down one. And the watered down one's fine for paper to paper. So I'm just going round the edges of this. And if the dye leaks slightly, that's fine, it's just going to add to the distressed look. Yeah. Just place that out now. I think we'll do it that way for a wee change. I'm just placing it on as near to centre as I can see it as. There we go, and just gently flattening it down. And I'm not being too fussy with the sides because I do still want them to look distressed and ruffled up, so I'm just making sure. I have then got book page. Now when I cut out my book pages, if I'm using them for a project, it's different when it's for a Kanzashi flower, you don't really notice it so much, but for a project I don't like the borders on them, so I tend to rip the borders off, and that's what I kind of keep as my main frame. I do that for quite a lot of them, and like that one there I would cut that off if I was using that side. But for this project I have just cut it down a wee bit more so that it fits on, but I'm going to put it at a bit of an angle, and I think I'll distress it a wee bit as well first, but I think I'll use a lighter colour. Trying to see, I might use the, oops, just dropped that. I think I'll use the antique linen. So I've got quite a bit on my pad. And I'm not really worried about it being blended, and I'm not even worried about that tear actually, that's actually a bonus. I'll actually tear that wee part out there, just so that it looks even better. There we go. I'm going to do the same at this side. Maybe a wee bit further down, and just not as deep. There we go. Yep, like that. I'll put that there, and we'll just stick this down. And again, just the round edges. There we go. So you'll see there, it's just gave it quite a nice wee effect, that tear. And the antique linen goes well with the background. Right, so what do I want as decoration? Let me think. Let me think. I might want a bit of that in. Yeah, I'm going to use that, but I'm going to cut a bit off. Don't want those scalloped edges on it. That's better. And I'm just going to use the antique linen again. Fingers a wee clean. Make sure my card doesn't end up all covered. Right, and then we'll just add a wee bit of wet glue. I want that more over here. And it just adds a layer on it. Right, and then what will we add in? Got my wee bits box here. Could add them in. Might just be a bit too much. A bit smaller one. These are the wee metal dog tag things. I'm just trying to find a letter that I want. There we go. So we've got that, but that's just a bit too bright, so I think I'm going to dull that down a wee bit. Got in here. Turtle. And here's the gold one. I'll try this one, see how this works. And this is the Pero Adirondack alcohol ink. It's just to take the silver off that, it's too shiny and new looking. So I'm just putting a few wee spots on. And then I'll just use my finger just to dab over it. Like it now, it's starting to dry off and it's got the kind of fingerprints on it and making it look a bit older. I quite like that now. So it's just took that newness off it. It's not as shiny as it was. So I need a wee bit of ribbon. I'm going to need to colour a wee bit of ribbon. That ribbon's too dark for me. Right, so a wee bit of vintage photo and just gently dab on, turn it around and just do the other side. And I will be cutting it about there. And then what I'm going to do is my wet wipe up the extra ink and then just gently brush over that. And it just looks much more in keeping with the page that I'm doing, the card. Ideally I would dry this off. And then put that on there, like that. and it needs an image of some sort. Definitely needs something else. Oh dear dear. That's mum and dad, I don't want to use that. Not that. That would be perfect if it wasn't so big and I'm not cutting it down that much. I don't want that. Oh, demented. So many boxes with wee bits. I don't really know what they are. That's better. Much better. Right. So I need to distress this one. My wee bit. Now I'm not putting a sentiment on this because I don't actually know what it'll be going with yet. It might just be a just for you card or a thank you card. I'm just not sure yet what it's going to be. So I'll just place that down up there at an angle. Oops. And I'll need my silicone for putting the other one on. And this is most definitely clogged because it's been ages since I've used it. Oh, come on and be good. So annoying. Grr. Just try to see it. There is some soft stuff in there. Got another wee push and see if I can get. Being of my life glues. Oh, so annoying. There's a wee bit of movement here. There we go. We have lift off eventually. There is a little wee solid bit in there that's annoying me. Right. Yay! Right. So the ribbon part I will fix properly once the ribbon has dried. I might be able to put it down with that because it is quite dry now. There we go. And my sentiment will go down here once it's done. So that's the finished card. And it's a more vintage style than I usually do. And it will open that way. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it helps. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.